Alright, so I want to touch on this topic that I said I was going to promise y'all that I was going to make. So, a few things that happened last night at the Game Awards show that I absolutely adore. One, which was Sega dropping the mic drop, letting us know that they're going to be remaking all of the franchises that we grew up with in the 90s, like the Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, and Shinobi. But if that wasn't exciting enough, Street Fighter 6 won Fighting Game of the Year. I just knew. I knew for a fact that Capcom was going to take the big W this year. Despite raising the prices up of paying for extra skin, costumes, but despite the negativity that they faced, Street Fighter 6 ended up taking the biggest W. This was Capcom's biggest moment in video game history. And I don't even think that they won any fighting game award ever, in my opinion, but this is definitely the first. This is the first time for me to actually see them actually win something that means the world to them. Street Fighter 6 was a huge step up from Street Fighter 5. And the reason why I said that is because Street Fighter 5 had a lot of problems when it first launched. The hit detections were really bad. It felt slow. The gameplay itself is fine, but I think the story kind of sucked for the most part. Now, Street Fighter 6, however, was a huge step up for me because I feel like they've done an excellent job on the lighting, the colors, the gameplay, the story, the voice acting. It's like they really just upped the par and they upped their game with the character design. And even bringing back the classic costumes like this I'm showing you right now. Not just with the Ryu, but all of the Street Fighter characters that we grew up watching, playing. So, the costumes are great. They're maturing, especially Chun-Li, because she's my favorite character out of all of them because of her design. I just love her costume a lot. And the classic too, but I think this new one shows a mature Chun-Li instead of the ones we got from the 90s. But I don't care. I love all of them. But it's the fact that Street Fighter 6 beat Mortal Kombat and everybody else that were nominated. This is not only a game changer, but I feel like it has inspired so many fighting games to want to get better. Even though Mortal Kombat 1 came out this year, it's doing great so far, but recently they've been dealing with a whole lot of issues in terms of forcing these players to pay extra money for skins and all of that by creating characters. Conquest mode, invasion mode, that was one of the biggest negatives I had about the game, but it's still a fun game to play. The storyline, the story mode in MK1 was a huge step up from MK11. Even though it lost, I still appreciate what Ed Boom and them did for us. But at the end of the day, I love both Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. And that's the way it should be. But I am so glad that Capcom and Street Fighter took the biggest W. So, if y'all watching this, man, this is a shout out to Capcom. And y'all did it. Y'all did it.